CYA we fly, feel right. CYA we fly every day. CYA we're equal. CYA we blow back down.
Okay, yeah, Tom can start.
Hello, my name is Thomas.
Hello, my name is Kirsty.
Hello, my name is Amanda.
Hello, my name is Prash.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Joey.
Hello, my name is Chloe.
In the group chat, Eli has said, "Hello, my name is Eli."
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name. This is Harry, isn't it?
So we've got Nelly with us today, haven't we? And we're super excited about that. And do you want to explain to Nelly how we always start our sessions off? One of the things we do to kind of loosen up.
Yeah. Okay. So we always start our sessions with what Sia calls a biscuit breaker, which is like an icebreaker, but we just love biscuits, so we have our own version. And today's biscuit breaker is from Prash, and Prash wants to ask that because we all know that you love sport, if you could only watch one type of sport, what would it be?
What would it be? Football. Definitely football. Definitely. Or the Olympics, but specifically at the moment, I'd say football.
Jodie's question is, if you were in charge of Facebook, what would you do differently?
Oh.
And it's you specifically we've been waiting to ask this question to.
Okay, that's a tough one. I'd probably say, obviously we've got the different emojis, obviously, anyway. But I'd say have it more specifically for each individual, I'd say. So to that person's profile, let them choose what they want on it instead of making it all of like everybody. So have specific things just for them, and then maybe filter out. They need to crack down on bullying and stuff, I'd say, because there's a lot of stuff that on Facebook anyway. And maybe have more helplines on there, maybe, as well. I think a lot of people express how they feel on social media as well, which is a good thing and not a good thing as well. It can vary. But I'd say have more to help the younger ones and the people for vulnerable, maybe make it easier for them to use as well.
Yeah, so we've been recently discussing the topics around how we believe that Facebook does not take reports seriously enough. Do you have any personal stories or opinions to say about this, about Facebook not taking reports seriously enough?
I think they should. You're right, they don't, because people still get bullied on Facebook. You can see it all the time. I think they need to crack down on it.
Yeah, and the way that they view reports that get sent to them. There's many times I've reported a comment that is very clearly bullying or even worse than that, and I've always been told by Facebook that it doesn't breach their standards.
Maybe they should put a link there then. If they can't do anything else about it, maybe they can refer you to go further. So maybe they could help you, give you another contact or email address to take it further, so you can beat the tackle or whatever you're complaining about.
Interesting. Yes.
Because they can do that. They can actually. I don't see why they can't do that. If they can't help you anymore, because they, legally they can't, but they can't. There's no legal saying that they can't give you advice or give you an email address or a website where you can take it further.
It's a really good point, isn't it? And it's that thing about them being responsible. Like, they have this platform where people can kind of share loads of things, and like you said, quite a lot of people share personal stuff, and that's great. They can reach out, but they have a duty to make sure that people are safe and can get the support they need, isn't it?
Exactly. Like recently, it's nothing to do with Facebook, but I've been blocked on Instagram for about nearly a week now. I don't know why, because obviously they don't tell you why you've been blocked. But yeah, so I've been blocked for a week. I'll be unblocked tomorrow. Don't know why. We did message Instagram to find out, but they haven't got back to me.
Actually, that's an interesting point. I know we're slightly going off on a tangent, JJ, but I think it's so if you are banned from like Instagram or Facebook,
Yeah.
do they not tell you why then you've been banned? Because then, so if you were to report something like abuse that you'd suffered from somebody, if they were banned, would they then not be told why? Because that feels like a learning opportunity, doesn't it? Like if somebody's banned for being, discriminating against disabled people, but then they aren't told this is why you're being banned, then they're not going to learn that lesson, are they?
What drives you to be you?
What drives to be me? That's a hard one, to be fair. Probably, I don't know. Is it cheesy saying me? I think just generally everything, life really. I think I think I like to live life the fullest. Live day by day and not be one of those people that feel sorry for themselves and be stuck inside and be a dwelling person. To be fair, I know a lot of people do feel sorry for that because they think that they've got a disability or something, and they don't encourage themselves to do things. It's like girls that don't go outside with any makeup. I'm like, really? So
Yeah.
just be yourself. I say just be me and just have a positive look on that life, no matter what it is. I think the way I see it is there's no point feeling sorry for myself just because I've got a physical disability that people can visualize and see. People say that I've been in a fire or I've got really bad sunburn, and then some people say, they stare and they say that, maybe I shouldn't be out and about, which people do, not directly at me, but people say it generally behind me anyway. People do say things like that, but why? If I've got a life, live it. I'm quite lucky that I can do, more or less what everyone else can do. I can go out, I can walk and stuff, when my feet aren't sore, or my knees. So I don't see any difference is that I look different. And I think it'd be boring if we all look the same.
Umar and Harry's question was, what advice would you give to young people with disabilities to go and achieve greatness?
Well, I'd say if you've got a dream, go and do it. No matter what obstacles they get in the way, don't let them hold you back.
Hello, Nelly.
Yep, your question. Okay. People that aren't in the situation as you.
People that are in the situation who are not in the situation as you.
Mm-hmm.
What can they do to be an ally and make the world more inclusive?
What can they do that as an ally to... Oh, got that bit, Joe. Can you...
That's okay. What can they do to be an ally?
What can they do to be an ally?
And make the world more inclusive.
And make the world more inclusive.
Just be themselves, be kind. That's the most important thing I'd say. Be kind. There's a lot of negativity and cruel and horrible people out there anyway, and you don't want to be one of them. Just be kind. Help whoever you can. It doesn't have to be big. It can be small.
Yes.
Like giving food to a homeless person or something. Or even saying hello to someone that might make their day. So it doesn't have to be giving anything. It could be a simple smile or a simple hello. So it could be anything. Just be kind.
So then we've got our final question then from JJ. He's going to close the show for us today.
This is the one we talked about a few weeks ago. So our final question is about will you pledge to join us for our Facebook takeover? So we're doing a Facebook takeover where we want to get lots of different messages shared with the hashtag Facebook has no standards. And this is Sia's way of standing up to getting Facebook to listen and really look at their reports that they receive rather than just ticking boxes as to whether they think something's okay to be left up or not. So I think we plan to have some profile frames, 1 or 2 profile frames, and we'll have a few quotes that people can just reshare, and then people are free to share their own posts as well with the hashtag, even just something short. So that's all we're asking of people.
Yeah, I will do, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's lovely, because we've kind of gone full circle, haven't we? Because we started by talking about what Nelly would change about Facebook, and talking about kind of, you know, how Facebook maybe isn't the best at supporting, you know, its disabled community members, and the fact that we're ending back on that, JJ, is really lovely, and the fact that you want to champion that and kind of hold Facebook to account, because like you say, they've been a bit rubbish, haven't they? And they haven't necessarily always supported those people that need a little bit more support on Facebook.
No, they haven't.
Thank you so much for your time, Nelly. It was really great, and thank you for sharing so much with us as well. I know the gang will really appreciate it, and I feel like it's going to be a really awesome episode.
You're welcome.
And your everything that the gang have said about you, your enthusiasm, your spirit has all come through today, and I can see why Sia love you so much. So thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you, Nelly.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Nelly.
Bye.
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 Yeah.
Okay, are we ready to reconvene? Because we've not got Nelly for much longer.
Yep.
God.